space. That is right. We're going to do it. Believe it or not, old Versace here actually used to take astronomy in school and did a few other science courses, physics and other things. Was quite an interest at the time. Let's see now, if you're not familiar with this game, we're gonna go and start off here checking out our mission control, gather a science from Kerbal, give us a quick review of launching. We will do that and we will launch our first vessel. And this is something we'll be building in a second. And is there any research to start off with? No, there's not. No science, but science will unlock all this stuff to be able to build great rockets. Now we will go into this area, and this will be pretty cool here. Hello, I'm Werner von Clement, Chief Rocketry Engineer. He goes on to tell you about some things. Okay, so first thing we need, command pod. Boom. Second thing we need in this, if we want to actually survive, is going to be a parachute. Let's alt the pressure up to about 2, keeping with the altitude of 1,000. I like those. Okay. Let's go off and name this as well. We will name this Versace 01. Okay. Now I can go off and close this. Next thing we need is engines. I just want to see. That would be there. Okay. And science, we would place mystery goo. Now the thing about making craft is everything should be very symmetrical. Otherwise it throws the balance off. So we will place 2 of these mystery goos for science. Communications, we don't have anything yet. Aerodynamics, we don't have anything yet. Let's put actually a little in between the 2. So it's going to be something like that. I like that. And now the only thing else we do need is going to be some aerodynamics. Again, radial out. This one I will go to like 8. Let's go straight up, right? We want to get high up. Okay. Save the craft. Now let's see, who do we have for pilots? Jebediah Kerman. We actually are going to use Valentina instead. And here we go. Launch. And this now will bring us over to the launch pad, where we will shoot ourselves into space. Remember though, we did get the note about doing a crew report. So what we'll do first is we will grab this, go down here, grab a crew report. We don't have or do we? Can we transmit? No usable comm devices left. Okay. The only thing I'm going to do is zoom in a little bit. And let's fire away. I made a very drastic mistake. I actually didn't put the parachute on its own layer. And you'll see why that is important, why we're up here. Let's observe the mystery goo. It jiggles, it wobbles. Cool. Keep the experiment. Is there any other scientific experiments that I need? No. That was a short, long-lived flight because, like I said, the parachute was not on its own base. And you'll see why that's important. As stages take place in rockets. We will be using stages not only in that parachute so we can reach a certain height and then use it. So it doesn't automatically just fire off at the same time the engine fires off. Also, stages are going to come in very useful when we use other rockets to launch these rockets into space and into orbit eventually, and further out, hopefully to other planets. So we will go and correct that, but let's land first. I'm gonna go down here. I'm swinging, yes. And we didn't really go anywhere far. As you can see, most of our solid fuel is still there. We do now land very close to where we have launched. Crew hatch. And here he goes. Climb him out. You can actually climb him out. But we are not. We are gonna just recover the vessel and fix what we have to fix on that Versace 1 flight. Now, we also did pick up some science, which will allow upgrades. 43 science was earned. Valentina is ready for next assignment. We will see what is going on in mission control. They want me to do some observations. Test the aquatic serpent, go to the designated site and gather some air fluid, 1900 and John's Triumph, Dalton's Dream, the zone. Well, we can try that. Let's do that as well. Okay, so now I'm gonna go into research and development. And let's grab this. This will now give us access to the decuveler. Now, I want to see something because it's saying to test it at the test site. I'm probably saying things wrong, and that is fine as well. I'm not a genius. But first things first is going to be to add another layer, edit the layers that I do have, go into here, go into here, yep, no, I don't want that one, I want this, and put it right to there, setting that off at 2. Okay, now, with that being said, let me see what happens with this coupling. If I cap that, let's try something here. Move that there, and let's do this launch. And now let's see what happens. I haven't done any science really yet. It's hard when you can't transmit. Transmitting does help. You can take multiple reports. Those little things. This will get me up. That actually is not what I wanted to do. Sorry. We are going to revert to launch. I'm going to go back. I actually want to shoot that off later. At lower altitude. I want to try doing something more with the rocket and getting it higher up into the atmosphere. Now I want you to observe the mystery goo here. And I want you to do a crew report here. Throw the chute. And down we will land. This will straighten out eventually. Again, if you're just tuning in, this is Versace in space. We're just playing around with Kerbal Space Program. It's a video game. Very interesting, very physics related, very realistic. They're very fun, and I'm quite honestly quite addicting, in my opinion, right now. I've been on it for a few days and figured, hey, why not bring it to here? Do something different, get out of that wrestling zone for a little bit, get out of the sports zone for a little bit. We do have a lot of that coming up. I mean, we're going to be talking wrestling for a while. I mean, forever. That is the podcast, and we got some special football stuff coming up too later in the week, so that should be fun. A lot of things coming your way on the VSW podcast, so please do check it all out. Okay, and we will now recover this vessel. Back to mission control. We just banged out 4 of those. Let's do this again. And this time I'm gonna go back to my vehicle assembly and add a piece. So let's get rid of this now that we've tested it. We don't need that. What we do need though is electrical communications, radial 2. Let's get these antennas up there so we can start transmitting data. Science, I do also want a 2-hot thermometer now installed, and we can put 2 of those right here on the side. There is a payload. Now what I think I'm gonna do is build this a different way, adding the coupling right into there and the booster up, propelling it out this into outer space. Only one antenna seemed to take. There they are. Actually now saving the craft. So it's gonna go something like this. I actually want these all on separate. Launch it. Okay, up we go. Emitting that inertia. And we fire off. Now, okay. I want crew report. That isn't what I'm supposed to do. It's not 3,000, it's 3,000. Okay, and so while I'm at it now, stop. I want the temperature. That was kind of a failure, in a way. Not quite what I had in mind. It's okay though, let's log the temperature. And let's transmit it away. Not enough electrical charge. Interesting. So let's see what I did wrong there. I think alternate is 3,000 meters to 6,000 meters. The speed, 170. Okay. So I got a better idea here. Let's try not putting the coupling. And see if we can gain it that way. And like I said, between 3,000 and 6,000 is the point of when you want to fire it, and plus the speed, velocity. Okay, let's recover the vessel. Again, you're in space with Versace. And we will be taking breaks periodically, of course. Okay, go to next. Yep. Okay, guess what? Bring me to research and development. I want to get something that can go a little bit better. That's nice, but not quite what I had in mind. Okay, so. Mission control. Just the heat shield. Alright. And let's see. Okay, so now what we want to do is they want me to test the heat shield as well. So okay. Coupling. Now I want fuel tanks, 3 of them. Actually, no, just 2 of them. Ooh, bless me. And put a engine to it, and then now, as you know, aerodynamics again. Rated out to 6. Boom. Let's put this at 2/3. But let's now see what our missions are. Please pin them. And we'll move these contracts over. Kerbal flying 3,000 speed. I just wanted to do the test the parachute and get that out the way. And I think I did. I'm not actually sure. Okay. I don't know if I actually did it or not. Actually, we might have to relaunch that. But we can. And that's not a problem. I did do some explosions down there. And we can actually speed up time in this as well. And you can just, whoop it down, whoop the speed. So you don't have to wait. I'm not really going far anywhere, so. Exit the warp, recover the vessel. I don't know if I actually beat that challenge. It showed I did, but then I'm not sure if it actually completed out, so. Okay, fine. Let's let's do it. Go back to what we used last time. And see if we can get some more of these challenges done. If not, we'll take a little break after. And then we'll be right back to it. Let's crank up the throttle and go. What is that? What was that? I don't know. Let's set it to 2/3 because it's not that. I don't want to set the pitch to anything. I want the pitch to be normal. Let's revert the flight again. It's not what I wanted. And we're just shooting ourselves into space. Here he goes. And we didn't hit it. And that's it. We're going to take a break right now. So give us 1 second. We're taking a break.